hopping on comms for a bit because I was expelled from my Smash set with Azalea because, okay, that is a very dead Peachy. I think any character would have been dead there. No, one of the, I think, joys of seeing Thiccmuffinn play other people is see that everyone else gets hit by Jet Hammer too. Like, is it a good move? I don't know, but people get hit by it and it kills you really early. So maybe I can. Yeah, I'm putting the idea in his head. He's going for really weird ones now. But like at ledge, you can't run away from it unless you're like, I don't know, Sheik or Greninja or Zero Suit or someone. You have to accept that there is kind of a mind game that's going to happen. Of even it's just like, does he? You know, when does he? Because I mean, he can hold it forever. So it's like, is he going to release it on my neutral get up, my jump, my roll? If I neutral get up, I can't shield because it breaks shield. So even if you pick neutral get up, you're not like out of the woods if he's still holding on to it. And then, I mean, it's very oh damn, okay, he just died. But it's not like high risk. Like it's very high reward for DDD, but I don't think it's particularly high risk. Like it's obviously not safe, but you're not going to get. I mean, you're going to get probably a better than average punish just because it's on DDD, and that's just how DDD, you know, hitting a big body works. But like, he's also just got great survivability because he has like the furthest, probably like the furthest reaching recovery of any of the heavies, the super heavies. I mean, he literally has the highest vertical recovery in the game, I think. So he's I would say it's not even that like high risk for him to go for, at least compared to the reward he gets, which as we can see is getting a very easy kill at 56%. It's not bad. And that would have killed on literally any character, regardless of, you know, playing the lightest character in the game. But no, what we're seeing here is I mean, something that I'm familiar with playing Contact in that, like, I mean, I don't actually know like how good or bad DDD is and what his matchups are. I know apparently he has some like surprisingly good matchups against much better characters. But regardless, this is like a matchup where hypothetically Pichu could just not let DDD play the game, and on the reverse, hypothetically DDD could just kill Pichu in like 2 interactions like that. Because DDD's kill moves don't just stop at like, you know, Jet Hammer. He obviously has like a 2-framing dash attack. Is that going to be okay? A suicide attempt, but not quite working. But yeah, no, he has a dash attack. He has obviously an up smash, which is pretty good for catching landings. He should be like exceptionally. If Pichu like gets his hit in, he should be not even just his hit, but just like his kind of. Even his down shield, like DDD's out of shield is very bad, and his kind of landing is relegated to just making mix-ups with like when does he, you know, how many jumps does he do, when does he fast forward the nair, etc. Which, you know, I think Contact absolutely can. That's the kind of adaptation that I think Contact is very much used to making against players in this matchup, just because Pichu is so volatile. Oh god, speaking of like crazy strong 2-frames though, Pichu S-Smash is incredibly strong, and is it good at 2-framing? I guess, I mean, it seems like it's very active, but I guess it must be, because whenever I get 2-framed by that, I feel like an idiot, but then I'm like, I don't know, is that just good at 2-framing? I mean, it lingers. Does it hit below ledge the whole time? Is it just dependent on character? Like, I don't know, but regardless, hitting DDD twice there and getting the kill with the F-Smash when it fully connected on the second time. The walls of Kalos there coming in clutch. Maybe not clutch is the word, but perhaps informing Contact's. May have just saved him. I don't know if he was going to make that back. Oh no, and yeah. Second game going to Contact. Even were enough the buffered air dodge, we saw last stock that Contact is able to hit those F-Smash 2-frames, so he would have just got the other one potentially. But yeah, no, looking very different. Although Thiccmuffinn did get the lead at the start and did kind of throw it away just in going for a suicide kill that was probably a bit ambitious because Pichu was low percent and can mash out of inhale, and obviously has a good enough recovery to make it back, especially with walls and such. But this is round. Oh, this is when he calls us. But regardless, still a best of 3. So, what on a with this, like last week or the week before, this would have been almost certainly a player matchup that would have been fought in best of 5 territory. But we have a lot of people coming back today, including obviously Kendrick Lamar and Azalea. So this is a winner's quarter set, and thus gives a lot less time for adaptation on both players' parts. So it's a good thing Contact, for his sake, did get that second game, because or did manage to like adapt in time, because I feel like Contact, from my experience, is definitely someone who can kind of play the longer game when it comes to adaptation. Maybe I'm just basing that off the fact that last time he came here, I 3-0'd him in winners, and then he 6-0'd me in grands. But regardless, I was going to say, this is looking like a much more careful game. Both players were looking to kind of, I think, maybe not extend as much as they had been in the past 2 games. Thiccmuffinn getting the first stock with a up air sharking from ledge. And bear in mind, this is how the last game started, which he lost, but he did... I thought... Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, no, where was I? Smash. Pichu. Penguin v Brat. Yeah, no, a lot's changed since I looked away because I was distracted by Emmy calling the wrong set. But, yeah, no, things looking back to even, and will be very big who takes this stock here, because DDD has survivability if Pichu takes the first stock, or if he takes the first stock, sorry, if DDD takes the first stock, and then if the reverse is true, Pichu can tack on quite a lot of quick damage with his combos on someone as big as King DDD here. So Contact playing it very carefully. He's at the point now where he dies to pretty much anything, so he's spamming T-Jolt with reckless abandon. He doesn't really need to care about all the self-damage at this point. He can throw out all the back airs he wants, and knowing that the next one will kill as it does, and now we're at a point... He's still any light touch away from killing, but he can get a lot of damage here off just one hit. I say as he gets exactly 4% off his first hit. Just sitting tight in a shield there. Thiccmuffinn finally getting it hit in and it not killing, although the offstage Gordo finally taking that stock. Things looking arguably even now, because with the weight difference, they're both essentially at 0. Although that being said, Pichu doesn't necessarily struggle killing. This, ooh, if that Thunder had sent the other way, that would have just proven my point entirely. But oof, okay, that's just one of those scary things. Thiccmuffinn maybe should have pulled the trigger on the hold up, be past ledge a bit later of not connecting all the hits of. He's dead. He didn't take the forward air. Ooh. That was... Gonna be thinking about that one. But Joel on Little on stream. Joel on Little? Joel and Little on stream.
I couldn't move. Yeah, that's the thing. The only time I could move is when I killed you. Yeah.